Welcome back to the show, everyone. This is the completely improvised sitcom podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Myra.
And I'm the other one, Sean.
And you know what we do here? We bring on a talented person and we improvise a pilot episode of their sitcom. So today we have a wonderful guest. She is a comedian and improviser from New York, now based in Los Angeles. You can catch her performing constantly around the city, various theaters like the Comedy Club, all the comedy
store. You know, one damn
the comedy store, Flappers, all over the city. Please welcome to the show, Tatyana Guchi.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, you tried to freestyle the clubs.
I did.
Guys, Myra's an improviser, true and true. She's through and through. Oh my God, sorry about that.
No, the commitment, I love it.
I love it. It's like, the comedy theater. You know the one. Get out of my damn business.
Yeah.
Give it up for Tatyana Guchi.
It's not about me.
No, that was great. No, thank you for joining the show,
Thank
Tatyana.
you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, man. And you've been in entertainment. You started in New York when you got in show business?
Yes, I started in New York, and that was about 2 years ago that I started my stand-up journey.
Hey.
Awesome.
Hey. And improv as well, or you?
In improv, I actually started in improv. One of my teammates had introduced me to stand-up, brought me to my first open mic. I was addicted ever since.
Yeah.
And it's only grown since then.
You started improv in New York as well?
Yes, at UCB.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the big one in New York.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Yeah, because
I don't think we have a second city. No, yeah, we do. I lied.
Okay.
Sorry, second city.
No, she didn't say that. I said that. She knows something.
like the improv, it's like gang sounds. Like, I'm at UCB.
Yeah, it is like that.
Gremlin,
Yeah.
I'm getting character.
Emotion. I'm sorry. I'm starting to laugh. I love you.
That is like hilarious.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, no, I started off in improv and it was so much fun. I was a person before who hated public speaking.
Yeah.
I failed my speech course when I was in college, and I was like, okay, I don't like failure, so I'm like, all right, I've got to get better at this. What can I do to hone in this craft? Yeah, I was a biology student. I was not in entertainment at all, and so funny enough, I sat with a life coach when I was working in finance. So random. Closing out her account, and she was like, "This is not what you want to do." And I'm like, and she's also like just naming things about me that I'm in a hello, like we didn't have this conversation. I'm like,
my God.
This is weird. Like you can't. She's like, oh yeah, you're from XYZ. I can tell. I think she could tell that like I was from the South based on something I said.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, okay, this is weird. But then we got in this conversation about how I really wanted to be in entertainment somehow, but I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
She's like, just do it. And literally, within a couple months, I signed up for my first improv class.
Yes. I thought you were going to say she disappeared.
No, she did disappear. I literally have sent her a text message like, listen, you don't understand how pivotal you were.
Dude, those moments in life are real. Like, I feel like in entertainment, we all have those like crossroads, but like that's so cool to have somebody that you're like, what the hell's going on? Like just the universe just keeps trying to tell you
to do it.
To do this.
She like looked me in my eyes and was like, you like spicy food, I can tell. And I'm like, how do you know that? Exactly. I was like, ma'am, I've been here for like 5 minutes. I just walked in the door.
My eyes look like hot sauce. See, that's why I don't do stand-up.
I know you like spicy food. You got hot sauce on your shirt. Where did my damn chicken wings go?
Oh my God. Clairvoyant.
That's great, Tatyana. And tell us a little bit about some of your favorite TV shows.
Oh yeah.
My favorite TV shows would be Blackish.
Oh yeah.
Because I just love like it kind of like recalls back to the Cosby Show, like that powerful black couple dynamic.
Yeah.
And then like the family obviously going through regular family shit, but it's like they're real funny like about it. You know, I love that. Broad City is also one of my favorite shows. Because it's just dumb. Like I love the idea that it's just like two women going through literally the most mundane day-to-day activities. And it's just so dramatic, and that's kind of how life is. Like, you're like, I ran out of weed, let's go on an adventure. I love that. I think those are like my 2 top favorite that I can just watch over and over again.
That is dope. I think, man, I'm excited to do your show. There's the Tatyana Guchi Show, but it stars your character, Susan Goldenberg. Can we possibly meet Susan?
Yeah, of course. Let me go get her.
Hey.
All right. Hello.
Hey, Susan.
How are you? Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting this. I'm a little thrown off kilter. How are we?
Good. No, thank you for joining us. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Susan, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, who do you spend most of your time around?
Oh, well, I'm retired now.
Okay.
Yes, so I spend a lot of time in my home in Boca Raton.
Hey.
My husband, he still does he still works in real estate. So he goes up and down the coast. He's from New York to Florida to New York. So I see him just the right amount. I can't deal with him. And I see my children from time to time. Once in a while, I'll go back to New York. I'll see my kids and my grandkids. I love them. I can't stand my daughter. She married this man. He's great. He's a doctor. He's not Jewish. I can't believe it. It broke my heart.
Oh no.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. When you say you were retired, what field were you in before you retired?
Oh, I was teaching in an all-girls yeshiva. Yes, my dear students. I don't miss them. Not one bit.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you already.
I don't miss them.
Oh my goodness.
So, Susan, is there anything that you want out of life? What does Susan want?
I was so focused on my work.
Yeah.
And now I just want to enjoy my life. I want to see the world a little bit more. I had 4 kids. I was very focused on making sure they were the most successful they could possibly be. And they are. I don't mean to brag. But
hell of a mom. That's what's good. You got enough.
Yeah, I think so as well.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our special guest, Tatyana Guchi, starring as Susan Goldberg in the Goldenberg.
Please don't
Susan
disrespect my
Goldenberg.
Thank you.
Starring in the Tatyana Guchi
Show. Susan!
Oh my God.
Where are my socks?
Ari, what do you want?
Susan, I can't find my socks. I gotta go do a showing.
You find your socks. I have a drawer dedicated to socks.
Oh, that's the top one there?
Yes, that's the sock drawer.
Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm nervous, that's all.
You're nervous? You've only been doing this as long as I've been alive.
Yeah, I was a tiny dyke when I first started the real estate business. I remember I sold my first dollhouse when I was only 8 years old. But every time I get the butterflies, all I need is some sugar for my baby, and I think I'll be ready to go.
All right. You tell this story every morning before breakfast. Come here.
Yeah.
All right, love you.
Oh, is that all? Give me some tongue there, baby.
Ding dong.
Oh,
ding
no.
dong.
Oh, my daughter. I think it's a daughter or somebody.
Right there.
Over there.
Mother!
Oh, my.
Papa!
Daughter, hey.
It's me.
Rebecca.
Yes, it's Rebecca. Did you miss me?
Hey, baby, I missed you. Give your daddy just some regular cheek sugar. There you go. Just some very
My love.
light kissing from my daughter. Oh, you brought LaFonz with you. Hey there, Pops. What's happening? What's happening, Pops? Oh, hey, Moms. Mom Dukes.
Oh, my.
Be nice. Be nice. This is my husband.
I am nice. I try. Hi, Fonz. How are you?
I'm good, Mrs. Goldenberg. You looking splendid as ever. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. You are so polite.
The way your moo-moo just kind of accentuates your shape. I mean, you still got a figure even though you old as shit.
I don't understand what any of those words mean, but I thank you.
He's being nice to you.
You got a banging body. That's what I'm trying to say. You fine like a mug.
Excuse me. Do you hear this language out of this young man?
That's how he talks, Mom. He's very nice. He's very polite.
How he talks to me, he says my body is a banging. I don't understand what this means.
That doesn't mean it's banged up. I don't mean like it's banged up. Yeah, sweetie, banged up doesn't banging like it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing, baby.
Right,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, I guess I'll take it.
I believe it too. That was a butt smack. You like that?
Well, listen, breakfast is ready. Everyone come in, have a seat.
Oh shit! These kosher sausage right here.
Yes, they are fine.
That would have been awkward if it wasn't, because we Jewish, you know what I'm saying? I shot, you know, what's some Jewish stuff we say, baby?
Mazel tov.
There you go. That's my favorite prayer right there.
You know, honey, you know, Mother has been mad with me ever since I married you because...
So what? Just angry? Are we having this conversation now?
We are. That's why we came down to try to get over this.
Oh, thank the Lord! I never approved of this.
Because I'm making you less Jewish. What do you mean? Hold on. What? Is this true, Mrs. Goldenberg?
I have been waiting to have this conversation for years.
This is a little too awkward for me, sweetie. I'm gonna go show that house down in Doral. I'll be back later.
That's fine. Love you.
Miss Goldenberg, I just want you to know that, yeah, maybe I'm not all college educated like Rebecca over here, and maybe I'm not all smart-yardie.
Rebecca, you told me he was a doctor.
Oh.
Of love.
The Love Doctor. I got my new album coming out. Like Dr. Dre or...
Yeah, just like Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre's.
He's a rapper from Los Angeles.
A rapper? You're a rapper?
Yeah, well, you know, more like a therapist for the streets, Mrs. Goldenberg.
A therapist for the... Isn't that just a drug dealer? Rebecca?
Mama.
Rebecca!
You raised me right in the Jewish ways, and I fell in love with the man.
Yo, I love how well-traveled your children are. That's what I love about you, Rebecca. You just going through, you grew up in Spain a little bit, and you grew up in England a little bit, and it shows, but I feel like...
That was because of my hard work and Aubrey's hard work. That's why.
Well, maybe
because we made an honest living doing honest things.
Oh, yeah?
You understand?
Is that right? Well, maybe my mom didn't have all kinds of money, but she didn't send us away.
Well,
that's maybe why your kids don't react the way that you want them to in life. Maybe because you weren't as connected. I'm sorry.
Look, I think it's best if you just leave.
Can I bring some sausage with me?
No, you can't.
God, I really wanted sausage.
I can't believe this. You let your husband talk to me like this.
Mom,
I let this go on too far.
If you can't respect my husband, you don't respect me.
You're damn right.
You know what, Mom? This has been a long time coming. I'm pregnant. And I was gonna name the baby after you, but now I'm not.
Rebecca.
And now I must leave to go be with my husband. Goodbye.
Shush. I heard how it went with your daughter earlier. Thanks for meeting me, Susan. Thanks for meeting me down over at Noah's.
No problem.
It's the traffic when you get down here. To Coral Gables. I mean, oh my God.
Okay.
Boca Raton.
Boca Raton is just too packed right now. You would swear it was Los Angeles.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me about Los Angeles, because I ain't going over there.
You know, my last trip was an absolute nightmare. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got one of those things in the mail. What do you call that? The clearinghouse, the sweepstakes.
The clearinghouse sweepstakes, yes.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even scratch it off. Let me scratch it. Oh my goodness.
Look.
It's an all expense paid trip. Ethel, you're not saying anything over there.
I'm not saying anything because my heart hurts.
Well, we just got an all expense. Does it still have? We got an all expense trip to anywhere we want to go in the world.
That makes
Do you want to expound on what might be going on with you?
You know, every time I come here, you only want to hang out with me when Susan is around. I just don't feel like anybody really likes old Ethel over here.
Oh, Ethel, you know you're my best friend.
Really?
You know that. Stop talking like that. I hate when you get in these moods.
Oh.
Jesus, I don't really like her that much. I only invited her when you're coming.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You were correct. That was what was upsetting you, and you were absolutely
Right,
correct
you were
to be
right.
upset. But I mean, I just maybe get over it. Anyway, we're going. Where did you want to go?
Oh my goodness, I get to choose?
You never chose anything like that in your life.
I've never chosen anything like
Just
this in my
dedicated.
life.
Where do you want to go, Susan?
Let's go to Vietnam.
To Vietnam.
Vietnam.
I've heard they got some nice burgers over there.
They've got nice burgers. I've always wanted to go to Southeast Asia for the
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
That'll be good to go. Maybe I'll be happy over there.
I've seen the other war memorial. Maybe they got a different version of one. I mean, maybe,
They might.
they might have like to them, they're the good guys.
But Susan, how are you going to leave your husband and go to Vietnam?
Oh, he'll be fine. Honestly, the worst of his problems is he can't find a sock drawer. He'll be fine just without me.
Oh, well, good. I mean, look, I see that, it's probably no issue for you to leave your family. And, well, why don't we just...
I've never really done anything for myself, and I think it's time that I do, and I take this trip, and I rediscover Susan Goldenberg.
Oh my goodness, here it says, wherever you go, you can also meet the supreme leader of that country. I think we get to meet, did you want North Korea or South Korea?
Oh, well, which one is warmer?
I think the further north you go, but that might depend on what part of the world you're in. North is cold,
South is warm.
Warm.
Yeah.
So north it is.
North makes sense. I definitely know who the supreme leader of North Korea is. So, alright, well, I'll let my husband know. You can let your husband know. And Ethel, you're lonely and you're disgusting and nobody likes you. So.
No, I need company.
Whoosh. DidnDidn't sell a house. Damn it. I don't know what the hell it takes to sell a house on Star Island anymore. I mean, come on, your neighbors are Shaq, Serena Williams. I think Chris Brown still has a house out there.
Yes, prime real estate. Listen, Avi, we need to talk.
Oh, yeah. We want to talk about me? I mean, that's usually what we talk about. You're not doing much.
You're right. And because of that, I'm doing something for me.
Something for you?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, so my friends and I have won the Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
The one with Steve Harvey in the commercials?
That's the one.
Where he comes and brings you a check and they do what? They have different versions of it too.
No.
Oh my God! Let me open the door. Who's that over there?
I'm Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Here's your big printout of
your
trip. You won the Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
Jesus Christ! That's a humongous airline ticket right there. It's
for you. I'm Steve Harvey, and this is for you.
We know who you are, Steve Harvey.
I have to say that to remember who I am.
You think Steve Harvey gets paid every time.
I'm Steve Harvey.
$1 million.
Oh my goodness, he's just breaking again.
And Susan Goldenberg, this is for you and two of your bestest friends to take a trip anywhere in the world.
Oh my goodness, it's happening! It's happening! Ari, I'm taking Ethel and Bethel.
Oh, you're taking Ethel and Bethel?
Yes, we are going to take a trip to Asia.
Oh, to Asia, which there's so many countries in Asia. Which
You gotta pick one.
Well, you got that. Oh, you can read the ticket right here. Yeah. Oh my God, you've already told
The
him.
top 10 countries of Asia are in this booklet.
Wait, what?
I can't wait. We're going to Vietnam.
Oh, and that is Act 1 of the Tatyana Guchi Show, starring Tatyana Guchi as Susan Goldenberg. How many more times will Steve Harvey say it?
How will this trip go?
Will the family reunite, or will she find new life in North Korea? Or North Vietnam? What the hell? I was thinking of Korea. We'll find out all this information in Act 2 of the Tatyana Guchi Show. There is no North and South Vietnam. I was thinking of Korea. Oh my God.
Little give and take.
Yeah, and this is Act 2 of the Tatyana Guchi Show, starring Tatyana Guchi as Susan Goldenberg.
That's me.
Now boarding flight 1721 to Vietnam.
I have to go back to the Vietnam to understand. Okay. I'm so excited. Bethel.
Yeah, I got all my bags packed. I got everything I'm gonna need in South Vietnam.
And I have my antidepressants, and I feel good today.
I'm so glad to hear.
Yeah.
I've got snacks. I brought latkes. I brought everything we could possibly need for this
You
trip.
got a brisket?
I didn't bring the brisket.
You
I'm
didn't bring
sorry.
traditional Jewish brisket?
Oh my goodness, how could I have forgotten?
That's the most important thing you pack is the Jewish brisket.
Maybe they have it here at the airport.
Well, I got 2 in my bag, so we're good.
Oh, you're always so prepared.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Mrs. Goldenberg.
Yes.
Hey, it's your son-in-law. Hey, you heading to North Vietnam as well?
We are. Why are you headed here?
Wow, that's
She's
crazy.
here.
That's crazy. Hey, baby, your mom's.
I see her.
Yeah.
I was trying to act like I didn't.
Well, look, I'm sorry about that. That's my phone. That's Drake hitting my phone. I'm touring with Drake.
What is a Drake?
Drake is,
He's a rapper, Mom.
he's a nice Jewish boy. He raps. He's also part black, but mostly Jewish. And I'm on tour with him. So,
Well, does that mean you're making money?
I'm making $1 million a show.
He makes money, Mom. That's what I tried to tell you before you shunned me.
Well,
Now you have a kid you have to take care of. Do you understand?
yes,
It's a
ma'am.
big responsibility.
Yes, ma'am. And this is so crazy that you're here with, because we did the sonogram. We know that it's a girl, and even though Rebecca was mad at you, I think we're gonna go ahead and call her Susan Jr. Susan Goldenberg Jr.
I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words.
You honestly, if I can be honest right now,
You can.
you inspired all my raps. Because my raps were too friendly before. That was my problem. That's why I couldn't go on tour. But like with my single right here, my mother-in-law's a bitch. My mother-in-law makes terrible latkes. My mother-in-law never remembers the brisket when she, you know what I mean? Like this is all tracks that I feel like brought my career to another level. My mother-in-law's a bitch got like 5 million views in the first day. You know what I mean? So really, it's all because of you, Miss Goldenberg, that I'm a success now.
well, I'm glad you're doing well. Well, let's just put all of this behind us, okay? I'm so glad that the baby is happy and healthy, and your pregnancy is coming along. And I'm so excited to meet Susan Jr.
Are these young whippersnappers bothering you?
No, Ethel, this is my daughter Rebecca and her husband LaFons.
Hello.
Hey kids, hey, Rebecca, I recognize that guy. He's on the MTVs.
Oh yeah? Is there MTVs? I don't know where do you find the MTVs?
It's next to the CTV.
It's a television program.
Country television. Then you go on the channel over, it's MTV, music television.
Oh,
And they have music television 2
Oh, that's good.
and 3.
Alphonse, I think I owe you a sincere apology. I'm so sorry.
And I'm glad you're not upset at the names of my tracks. My most popular tracks are all demeaning to you. I guess the most important thing is I'm successful.
That exactly. 'Cause you need to be able to take care of my daughter. All right, let's get on this flight. Let's go. I'm ready to get out of this country.
Would you like some peanuts, ma'am?
Sure. Are they kosher?
Yes, in fact, they are from Mr. Peanut Goldenberg. The kosher version of the peanut.
Beautiful. I'll take 7.
Wow, look how nice the plane is. I haven't been on one of these since the 70s.
They could have given us a first class ticket. Everything is kind of tight here. I'm not used to flying coach.
Is this your mom right here? Is this your mom? Miss Goldenberg. Hi, I'm Drake.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I was in first class over there.
Oh, hello.
Sitting next to Steve Harvey.
Nice to meet you. Have we met before?
Did Steve Harvey just say Steve Harvey's on this plane? Steve Harvey, he's really annoying. He just keeps saying his name. You know,
Yes, I met him a couple days ago before this flight. He's a nice man.
Yeah.
Have we met before, Drake?
No, I haven't met you, but I feel like I know you already.
Okay. And that is because?
Because I know the music that you inspired, and it inspired me.
Oh,
And
I'm very glad to hear. I'm very glad to hear that I could help so many young people, young men like you.
I want to extend an invitation to you to join the tour.
And I don't know what I would be doing.
I feel like somebody like you has untapped hip-hop potential.
Okay.
Anybody who can inspire that kind of anger and only cares about success in this world is what I think a rapper is and should always be.
Mom, this is a big deal.
Okay.
You're gonna be on tour. You're gonna make millions of dollars.
Wow.
You can't say no to Drake, Mom.
You know, I don't need millions, but I'd like it. What do I gotta do?
Well, I'm sure you could put together like a rap about like, cause your son-in-law, cause this is how I make a lot of my money. I set up beefs.
Mm-hmm.
Like me and Meek Mill. Have you heard of him?
Sure,
He's like, yeah, like Treadmill. Meek Mill is his name.
Okay, yes.
Like, yeah, but it's a stupid name. I always thought so. But we were friends and we created a beef, and that allowed us to both elevate our careers. So I feel like
You trying to beef with my mama, Drake?
no, I don't want none of that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you've already, clapped at I'm talking to LaFonz, right? LaFonz. There we go. You've already clapped at your mom's.
Yeah.
Just moms-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
So if she clapped back at you,
Mm-hmm.
then that would start like this really dope fake beef. I mean, we've been doing it in hip-hop forever, Miss Goldenberg. I mean, Tupac and Biggie, they're really cousins.
Yeah.
You know.
50 and Kanye.
50 and Kanye, they were actually really friends, and it was a very friendly beat. But Ja Rule, that was serious.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that was the only one.
Wait, so, mom-in-law, we performing at Kim Jong-un's mansion in New Vietnam, and it would be great if you could, perform with me, beef with me on stage.
You're such a gentleman, man. I like that you're keeping your voice down while everybody's sleeping.
It's a lot to take in, but and I really thought we put all of the bad blood behind us. I wanted to start over. I don't know that fighting with each other on a stage is the best idea.
Well, look, I mean, I feel like you've been in front of children your whole life. You used to teach kids. I mean, I read about you.
Yeah, you know a lot.
I know a lot about. I don't mean to creep you out, But
Yes, Steve Harvey told him your whole story.
yeah, you'd be surprised. The research analysts who work for hip hop artists are really good. That's how this guy found out that my kid, I was trying to hide him. It's crazy.
Wow.
But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is you really have a lot of anger to dip from. I mean, do you love your husband? You could talk about, put some of that anger in you.
Ari. Yeah,
A lot of stuff rhymes with Ari.
I love him to death. I don't like him very much, but I love him.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Also, you don't. Alright.
So I should talk about that kind of stuff?
Well, yeah. I feel like anything from your life that inspires you. You sound like well, I'm glad you made the decision. I mean, I feel like about the land is a very 17 hours just goes right by, you know.
Right by, wow.
When you're meeting people, I'm glad nobody told me that I have to sit down and put on my seatbelt or nothing like that. It's very convenient.
Well, I'm very excited. I would love to. I guess should I ask you for help with the hip hop? I take it you're pretty good at this.
Oh, no, somebody writes for me. So I'm sure you can figure something out for yourself. I don't write for myself.
Okay.
Ding dong. Now landing in New Vietnam.
I thought we were going to North Vietnam, going to New Vietnam. That's even better.
It's North New Vietnam. We haven't settled on the name.
Whoosh. All right, y'all. Hey, so this is how we're going to do it. Susan, you're going to go first. Okay.
Oh, we're already here at Kim Jong-un's house?
You slept the whole bus ride?
Oh, snap. I was, ready to meet my hero.
What, yo, I feel like you took some of your New York edge off of your voice.
Yeah, no, you have to, be more palatable to a new audience.
No, I like that because I drop my Canadian thing whenever I feel like it, eh? But, you know what that's all about. But, Ms. Goldenberg, I feel like if you really, use that cadence, that strong female Jewish cadence, that's something that the hip-hop game...
Absolutely. I grew up in Brooklyn. I'd love to talk about that.
All right, good. So we'll have you kick it off. And here, whoosh. All right. I must be impressed. I am the leader of New Vietnam. Hello. I'm Kim Jong-Uncle... Tran. I'm Kim Jong-Uncle Tran. Don't tell me. Assistant. You are very slow reminding me my name.
Wait, Susan, this Ethel here. Kim Jong-un sounded a little different than I thought.
Kim Jong-un Tran.
Oh,
I am
it's Un Tran.
the supreme leader of New Vietnam that encompasses many Asian countries.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to upset him.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna sit back. I got my front row seat clear, girl.
Yes, well, I realized the sweepstakes allowed Steve Harvey, these people with you.
I'm Steve Harvey, and these people.
I know who you are. I said Steve Harvey. I said that.
This is Susan Goldenberg. She won the sweepstakes, and I'm Steve Harvey, and I brought him here.
Good. I look forward to your performance, Miss Goldenberg.
Lovely meeting you. I'm so glad to be here.
I would like for you to first, and if you fail me, I'll kill you and Drake and LaFons because that's the law here in New Vietnam. I would like to hear a rap. And you can both do it in the tag team if you like. I want a rap about New York. I miss New York. Staten Island, Long Island, and Wu-Tang, and Boca Raton maybe. You can even
It's beautiful. All of them are beautiful places. I had plenty to say.
You ready, Mondu? So you can start it off, and then I'll finish your verse.
Okay.
And then I'll go, and then you go. So you kick the first thing about.
Okay.
So you hit the beat, Drake. Hit the beat.
All right. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
So this is a little story about how I grew up in Brooklyn.
Hey.
Okay. Take the 1 train.
Take the 1 train and don't complain.
You feel my pain? The streets of Brooklyn are so insane.
Yeah. We killed that first verse. I love it. I
I'm Steve Harvey, and I loved it too.
Oh my goodness, I think I'm good at this.
I want you to be the new leader of New Vietnam. As the new leader, you would travel all over the world at any time you'd like, but the only issue, you'd never go home. You'd never see your family again. And you'd have to dedicate your life to keeping up the regime.
Susan, it's Ethel. What are you gonna do?
I'm at a crossroads. This sounds like a marvelous opportunity. Ethel, what should I do?
I will take it.
Yeah, I'm Drake. I sold my soul too to be successful, so I feel like the choice is easy.
Well, then let's do it.
And that's the pilot presentation of the Tatyana Guchi Show, starring Tatyana Guchi as Susan Goldenberg. She joined the Illuminati.
The new Vietnam elite.
New North Vietnam.
With Kim Jong
Uncle Tread.
Uncle Tread. The old is short for uncle.
Oh, the oldest
Oh,
guy.
Oh my gosh. That Drake was horrible, my bad.
My Jewish daughter is terrible.
That was the craziest flight I've ever been on.
Yeah. You just stand and walk around. Oh my gosh, that was fun.
That
man.
was so fun.
Thank you for joining the show, man. So yeah, and I know people can stay in touch with you. You got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of shows. How can people stay in touch with you, Tatyana?
Yes, my name is Tatyana Ali on
I love
all
that.
platforms.
I love. Please say it again.
Tatyana
Ali.
Yes.
On IG, on Twitter,
On
TikTok.
on IG, Twitter, TikTok, all the things.
Oh my
All the
gosh.
things.
Awesome.
Please follow that man. It's such a great day.
Yes, thank you. And I post. Every time I have a show, I post. I'm very frequent when it comes to that, so I'm
Yeah.
updated constantly. At this point, it's like every other week I'm at a show. So
Yeah.
Leah, thank you for hanging out with us today, Tatyana. It's been real.
Yeah,
It's been
man.
great.
Now you pulling out the New York vernacular.
Now I'm New York.
Yeah.
I'm home and practice, son.
yeah, I had a good time. You feel me?
We did some character swapping too.
We did, yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't be their son and Drake. I just made you the son, my bad. He just whispered. I love it. Yo, that was one of the, man, thank you so much for joining the show,
Thank you,
Tatyana.
guys.
And guys, thank you for watching and for listening. And this has been the Completely Improvised Sitcom Podcast. Peace. Yo.